I feel like I'm making history, and I know we are.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld, the Olivier Award-winning production of Arthur Miller's Pulitzer Prize-winning masterpiece, Death of a Salesman, has come to Broadway with the two stars from London, Wendell Pierce and Sharon D. Clarke. And we caught up with the company just minutes before their opening night curtain went up.
I feel excited, I feel honored, and it's like I'm really stepping into history in a way, and I couldn't be more excited about that.
I am so excited. It's just such a blessing to be a part of this historic production, and I can't be more I'm lost for words.
The little boy inside me is jumping up and down, and just like doing dances that I'm not sure I could do right now because it would be quite embarrassing.
You know what, this has been a dream of mine since I was 10 years old, and so this is honestly dedicated to my father who passed away last year, and I know he is just filling me up with pride. My parents are so proud, and that is truly all that I've ever wanted to do. And so I'm here, we're here, and it's opening night!
I just can't wait to get on the boards and do the show. I really, I just don't have words for the joy that it brings me every night to do my scenes, to be on stage with Wendell and be on stage with McKinley and our whole company.
I mean, we've worked so hard on this job, and it just feels really good to have it all come to this point, for us to continue to grow this show and to learn more from the show and to just give ourselves to all the audience members that are going to come watch this show. It's a relief, actually, to open this show because we've been building so delicately, and now it's time to release it, you know?
It's a surreal feeling. It's been a long time, and I'm so excited to be here. It's hard to explain, It's in some ways we're just doing a show, and doing the work, and I can't imagine a more, special and historic way to come to Broadway. So I feel it's very, very fortunate.
It's absolutely thrilling. It's not exactly a dream of mine, working in the theater. It should be, and coming here and doing it, it has turned into a dream, an absolute dream. I get a chance to work with Wendell, an old friend of mine, who we work so fabulously well together, and I enjoy so much. And I got to meet this entire company of fabulous artists. And we're putting together a really, really, really exciting show. So it's thrilling.
Well, I'm just thinking about the world of the play right now, and Willie Loman, and it's just a special journey to go on, and so that we've been working on it for quite some time, and so that was really nice to be here at the culmination of that journey, to start another journey, see how the run will be.
What is it like sharing the stage with Wendell and this incredible company?
Joy, absolute joy. It's a blessing, it's a privilege, it's an honor, and it's so much fun. For the subject matter that we're dealing with, which is very heavy, as a cast, we have fun, which is really important.
Every night when I come into the theater to do this show, I put my bottom dollar on everybody that I'm working with because they work so hard, they're so talented, they're so magnetic and energetic that I feel it's a pleasure for me to build a story with them, to watch them, to dance with them up there on the stage. And every day I come in, I just want to be of service to the energy they build so that they can trust me with their beautiful art.
It takes me back to Acting 101 because now I'm a member of an ensemble supporting two great stars, and I'm learning all over again what it means to stay in the moment and to allow someone else to reflect my light.
There are so many icons in this production, and I have been watching Wendell for so long, and I was lucky to meet him when I did a Soldier's Play a couple of years ago, never thinking that I would be playing his son 2 years later. I think one of the things that I've learned from him is just a kind of generosity on stage. I feel like he gives everything he has every single night, and that's a really impressive thing to watch. And Andre, who is like such a fierce individual and is authentically himself, and like that's inspiration in and of itself. And then Sharon, who is just like love embodied, both love for the craft and just like love for humanity, and like that's a thing we can never have too much of.
Wendell Pierce is amazing. He is one of the most brilliant actors I think we have. I mean, when I'm in scenes with him, he has a huge part, and when in my scenes, he's just right there. He plays with you. He's on it. He's so emotionally available and technically a whiz. So I'm a huge fan of Wendell.
For me, I remember when I first got the call from Marianne Elliott and said, "This is what we're thinking of doing," and I went, it makes sense. The Great Migration makes sense for this story with Wendell Pierce right at the center of it. Even when his brother talks about going to Africa and coming back, it completely and utterly historically lines up. So I was thrilled. The young Vic is thrilled. I'm overjoyed that this is happening.
You know what the most amazing thing is, that there is an entire generation that do not know this play. They don't know this play, and now they're coming to this play and they're witnessing it for the first time as if this is how it was written and how it was written for them. That this audience now thinks this is a new play, and I wonder if Arthur would think that in 1949 he wrote a new play in 2022, because that's what I think has happened.
For a production that's about an American classic that started in London, with two women who saw it in a completely different way and have been able to bring it home, and for Wendell to be able to bring it home, that's really, really special. And for New York to see this production, you know, after the summer of Black Lives Matter and our consciousness supposed to have been awakened and more aware, to have this story told through this lens, I think really enriches and heightens and deepens the story and makes it for this time. You know, our byline, it's timeless, it's timely, it's time. It just makes sense.
I think that's been the most special thing, like from day one, just seeing all the people pour in. You know, sometimes I literally sit right here and you just watch all the people come in, and they're from all these different backgrounds, all these different ages. And this play, this art brings those people together, and that feels amazing to be part of that on Broadway.
You're standing on the red carpet. It's opening night. You're back on Broadway again with this gorgeous production. What's going through your mind?
I want the dark and stormy.